Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This video shows the adding process into the latest version in Weka, which is Weka 3.9.3. Now, to alter the source code in Weka, the first step is download the following programs: Weka 3.9.3 with GR.E from Weka website, and the other program JDK 1.8.0_201, and any Java editor program like Eclipse or G#. And the last program is AND with version 1.10.5 binary. The second step in this video about the programs, either 32 bits or 64 bits according to the operating system. In this operating system is 32 bits. After installing all these programs, we have to do the following steps. First of all, creating a batch file according to the path on the command prompt. Right here, command prompt, and know the default path here, C users Abu Sami. So we will go to Abu Sami folder and then create new text document. Open it and write the following commands. Here, set the AND home under the hard disk C and Java home under the hard disk C JDK, and the default path of AND under bin folder under AND home, and CD / to be under the C, and to here CD myweka to be under the myweka folder, CD weka to be under weka folder, and then save as file. For example, weka bat.bat to be a batch file. .bat to be a batch file. Close it. Here the batch file. The second step is creating the folders under the C. New folder, my weka, and subfolders into my weka, packages, the other one weka, and create internal folder. And create the JDK folder and create AND folder. Now we will go to Weka home on program files, extract source code Weka on Weka under my weka. Weka, click on weka, okay, and go to Java home and open JDK files, copy JDK files, go to JDK, paste it here. Also extract the files from AND Now check up the folders JDK the files here, and weka on my weka. Okay, and here we should to cut these files to be under and directly and delete that folder. The third step is coding in weka. But first, you have to create overview about weka to decide specifically what is your project. You may develop a technique in classification, clustering, association, feature selection, or filter. So you have to download the manual of weka, then read it carefully. We wrote weka 3.9.3 manual and pressing on the first link, then press on weka 3.9.3 to download the manual. This is the manual of weka. The contents here, that's it, classifier, classification, clustering, selecting attributes. All these titles and subtitles should be read to make a knowledge to create your project or develop your technique successfully. Now, after reading the manual of weka, you have to choose the category to add your algorithm there. So go to my weka under the C, go to weka and open source code, main, Java, weka. This is the categories. We will open classification, and this is the subcategories in the classification. Open, for example, bias, and copy naive Bayes to a new name, rename the new file MB, and change the code in MB. Now we will execute the weka.jar in the command prompt. Now execute the batch file, writing weka.bat to set ant home and set Java home and the default path, and write and exe jar to build the weka.jar in the destination folder. Notice that a compilation error here. There is a difference between the public class name with the file name. The public class name naive Bayes and the file name is MB. So we'll change the code in MB. All classes will be changed with a new name MB. Notice that build failed. So we will go to the source code within MB and replace all classes name with naive Bayes with MB. Okay, this is a description, not necessary to be changed. No. This is a source code. Yes. No. Yes. Before we close the file, we have to study each method description. This description of the first of the file talk about the naive Bayes in general, This is the package and the needed files imported here. This is a description of the file. This is a method's description. You have to study each method carefully to change the code according to our new idea. This is the name of the author. We will change to put your name instead of that author. And here the name of your modified algorithm. New algorithm after modify the last code. For example, this is the method's description. Build classifier is the main method to build the classifier naive Bayes. So we have to change the code here according to our idea. After study all these methods, you will decide where you have to change your code, add, delete, modify. Then close the file after modified. Delete this. Execute. Building the weka.jar in the destination folder. Then go to there to open that file and see the added new algorithm in weka and execute a new data file to see the results. Here, building the classes. Before classes, it was jar or Java file. Here, building the destination in the destination folder, building weka.jar. Build successful. Then go to see my weka destination folder. Open with Java runtime. Okay. Explorer. Open file to get data file. Program files. Go to weka 3.9. Open data files. and select iris as a data file. For example, open classify tab, choose the classifier, open bias. This is the NB new algorithm we have changed in the code here, and see the new author and the new algorithm name. Select the new algorithm and start execute that algorithm. It works correctly like the naive Bayes, is the same result. So our experiment is correct. Now, to delete the added algorithm in the bias categories, we will go to the source code in my weka, main Java weka classifiers bias, delete the MB and go to build folder to delete classes, and go to destination folder to delete weka.jar file. Then go to command prompt weka bat and wickedjar. The compilation time here is more than previous because the classes folder will be built again. This is the classes folder into build folder, have more time than previous. Building weka.jar file under destination folder, build successful. Now go to my weka destination folder to open the weka.jar within Java runtime and check up if the MB algorithm is deleted or not. Go to weka 3.9.3, get iris data file. Yes, there is no MB algorithm. So why we put our algorithm MB into bias categories? Because our idea is related to naive Bayes or any other algorithm under bias category. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In section number 2, we have added a copy of naive Bayes, and in this section, section number 3, we have to add a modified decision tree. And this new algorithm is related to C45 or G48 in another name. So we'll go to the source code in my weka, go to trees subcategories and see the trees here. If you want to copy the G48, we notice that there is a folder for the main file class, while naive Bayes is a single file just without folder, while the decision tree G48 have a folder. So this folder contains many classes here related to G48. If you want to copy the G48 main class and its folder, we want to change the code according to our idea. we have a prepared algorithm mbg48 and its folder mbg48. It's a copy of g48 main class and folder, and this is modified to a hybrid algorithm, contains a decision tree, has naive-Bayes trees, naive-Bayes trees, and real leaves related to G48 according to the calculations in the algorithms. So we want to see this algorithm. Go to my wiki destination folder, open with Java Runtime, open C, program files, class for example, choose trees. This is G48 and this is MB-G48. Want to execute G48 and see the accuracy. The accuracy is 66% for the hybrid algorithm MB-G48, 69.6% greater than the accuracy of G48. And see the naive-Bayes accuracy is 48.5%. The hybrid algorithm has the greatest accuracy. Another difference between G48 and MB-G48, G48 has 30 leaves. If we visualize the tree, this is the decision tree of G48. The circles represent the nodes or attributes, and the squares represent the leaves, 30 leaves, while in MB-G48 has 13 leaves. We want to visualize the tree, has MB naive-Bayes tree and real leaf. Okay, now before ending the coding process, we can read more about the method used in the algorithms under any category by opening the document in the weka 3.9 in the program files. For example, classifiers, we can open naive-Bayes to see the descriptions here. This is the descriptions. These descriptions the same as of descriptions of source code. But you can read more about the descriptions easily without opening the source code and read the descriptions there. Now, the final step is how can you use the weka.jar that contains your algorithm, either in your PC or other PCs. We can do that by two ways. The first way, copy the weka.jar in the destination folder to the weka 3.93. Before do that, copy the weka jar in a folder with name original, copy, right click, paste. Then copy wickedjar from destination folder to weka 3.9, replace it, and run weka normally. OK Explorer, open file, data, open, specify. You can see here your own algorithm. OK, so now return the original wickedjar under the weka 3.9 folder. Replace and delete this folder. The second way, which is more difficult, to prepare the package of your algorithm, then become more flexible, because in this way we need to compress the new algorithm as a package, then add it to weka home without change weka.jar file as a whole, as in the first step. So we have to create a temp folder, for example, under the C or any place. Then go to Google and write wiki. Go to home weka website and write here build underscore package.xml. Press enter. Click on how are packages structured and for the package management system. Download the files description.props and build underscore package.xml. After download, go to downloads to be sure. OK. Now open description file. This is the field are required to be filled. Package name, for example, version, building date, title for your published paper, category for classification, author, your name, maintainer, and your algorithm description, and the journal of your paper. OK. Now copy description file and build package to the temp folder. Create a new folder, library, and new folder, weka, and copy from my weka meta information, and into weka folder create your algorithm. Let's see, layers and subcategory trees, and copy the class file of your algorithm. Classifiers, trees, folder, and main file. Paste. Okay. Then compress these two folders with your algorithm name, jar. Okay, and delete these two folders and copy all the files, or select all the files, then add to archive, or add to archive with B, your algorithm as a capital letter. Okay, delete. Check if the files are complex. Okay. Okay, now adding your package or algorithm in weka home, or the original copy of weka. Okay, tools, package manager, to add your algorithm. File, browse, this is the package, select. Okay, okay. We have to restart weka after. Package installed successfully. Press on ready button installed. We see your algorithm. Close, close, and run weka again. Okay, Explorer, open file, program files, data. Okay, class, open, classify, choose. You can see your algorithm here. Just your algorithm added to the original copy. Okay, to delete or uninstall the algorithm, go to package manager, press uninstalled, and press here uninstall. Yes. Okay. Restart weka again. Classify, please. There is no algorithm. I hope that you have enjoyed in this video and find yourself in the success way to start your project easily.